How you doing, Senator? How's the day going so far for you?
I'm realizing that a GED should be required to become law enforcement.
Yeah, finally. I knew they probably wouldn't be happy with the proposed idea of taking the fines.
The thing is, that's how it was. You know, me and Soze did this. And the reason was for PD to be self-sufficient, but we didn't expect law enforcement to use it as a way to disjoint them from the community, because it allows them to not be held accountable. And that's what this conversation actually is about. It's not about their expenses. It's about it being their personal gang account, right? It's probably the simplest way to put it.
I don't know if Junior's told you, but they're trying to contest it. They're trying to get 50 signatures to contest it.
It won't matter because it's going to go up for vote, like worst case, right?
Yeah.
And the part and parcel here is, we didn't have this problem in Los Santos County because, like, I kept Turner in check, right? I didn't like it.
Yeah.
He needs to do it. The problem with Blaine County is they feel like they are entitled, like it's like they can do what they want, right? And the budget will allow you to have meetings and say, here's what we got. Here's what we're looking to allocate. Do you need 2 interceptors? We're going to give you this. Yeah.
And that's like how I explained it to Junior. Like, this would open up an avenue of, okay, we can allocate them X amount. We can, you know, tell out repair shops, hey, who's interested in being a dedicated repairer, and but they just, oh my god, I'm seeing why you hate the BCSO. I am seeing so much why you fucking hated them.
Genuinely, heart to God, like, wallahi, you name it. All right, I tried my best to work with them, and it's like dealing with an emotional teenager. You know what I mean? Who's trying to tell their dad, like, what do you mean? Why can't I see this guy that openly has sex with other women with no condom? You know what I mean? And you're like, you know, baby
honestly,
girl, that's bad for you.
It's going to be the budget, but the biggest headache's fucking BCSO right now.
You ever see Maury where, like, you've got the but I want to be pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my daughter's trying to get pregnant, or like my son is having promiscuous sex because he wants to be a father. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what I feel like it turns into. Like,
listen, one of the deputies wouldn't arrest someone because they're like, oh, I only get paid $2.50 an hour. I don't get paid enough to process someone.
What?
Yeah. And they're like, should I let them go? I'm like, well, if you're not going to process them, let them go then. So they let the suspect go because I said let him go.
You're lying.
Yeah, Alex Jr. and Denzel, we were all three of us were there.
How? Like, what? What is, like, it hurts your head, right? Like, it's just like,
Denzel, I was telling Nino how the cops let someone go because they said they couldn't afford to process them.
So we're burning it to the ground.
I'm all for it, honestly, at this point.
Oh, I've already had enough. I'm going to be honest, it was much easier.
Listen, they don't like good pay, that's fine. They can go find new employment.
It was much easier doing bank trucks all day, okay? This is painful. I don't know how you did it for the amount of time you did, Nino. Then again, it was city. Maybe it's a bit different to...
yo, someone
apparently, if you are the mayor or deputy mayor after somebody's embezzled all the money, it's your fault.
Can I ask a question? Or have I spoken to you about any Blaine County till now?
No.
Have I send you any text messages?
No.
By phone called either of you?
No.
Nope.
These are your own opinions after 48 hours?
These are very much our own opinions.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy, right? I didn't want to have this opinion. I genuinely didn't, Nino. I was the most open-minded, like, person that's having a, clean... we're in front of LSPD.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
We went to them with an open mind, explained them the situation, like, hey, this is how it's going to be.
Junior goes to the meeting this morning. They start going on their MDTs, pulling up crimes that he did 12 months ago, and twatting about them on Twitter.
That, by the way, is actually criminal. It is. Hey, give me. I'm gonna twat something and then call me. It'll be popcorn.
What?
When I twat a popcorn, give me a call back.
Okay.
All right. Talk to you in a bit.
I'll be honest. I was all for like like maybe giving him the benefit of the doubt, but I feel like a clean slate is the only thing that saves the department.
I agree. It is. I will tell you that I realized that in my second term, when up on that rooftop right over there, I was brought to a meeting where the previous sheriff and undersheriff looked at Moss, told Moss and Peters their opinion didn't matter because Nino's out of office. Because I was only going to run for one term. And
drags by the hair.
That's
trying to resist every urge of my body not to shoot her out the front here right now. I am resisting.
That's the leak, right?
Oh, 100%. I want to shoot her so bad right now.
Yo, there ain't no way. Yo, there is. Can I?
She leaked stuff and then played it up and she instantly caused drama in the BCSO.
Oh, 100%. Yo, did you know she cleans money for Ventura? They fucking Changang's old clean house got purchased for Ventura. Muhammad, who is one of the CG guys, told me that all their fucking money was there. It never got reported. I swear to God, it's like we're fucking crazy. Look,
yeah, she is just so lucky I'm standing in front of this fucking PD with my Civ pistol, because I swear to God, if I had any other gun and had a mask, I probably would have shot.
Yeah. Yo. There ain't no way. I genuinely, I think it was my second term, I realized that my desire has always been that there's people in the city that fly into the city that genuinely live in Blaine County. There used to be like C4, there's like Mayhem, there was Chaos Legion, there's the people that live
as well.
Yeah, the Lost, and now there's like a new, like they want their own, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like their own world, their own county, like the clowns, right? And I feel like the people, they matter, and just like people in Los Santos County, they're the people that we serve, right? And just as the PD serves, and just as the DOJ serves, do those groups in Blaine County not deserve a department that knows them, that
100%
is like representative of them? If that means, like, you know, back in the day, like, let's say, imagine it was Cornwood, right? Like, for better or worse, to have a sheriff or like deputies that roll in and they know the people in these areas, right? They may work different than the city cops, right? It's why is that a bad thing? Why treat it like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's like the city's more about just waking up and, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to put it in words, right? Going to the next bank truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like we're trying to like create avenues so that you don't have to go to the next bank truck. But I feel like at the moment, the BCSO are just putting fucking hurdle after fucking hurdle on us.
Yeah.
Right now. It's like, Jesus, it's killing me.
I have y'all's back.
Why Princess was just like, fuck this, I'm just gonna embezzle all this money.
Oh yeah,
the same thing.
Well, and that's the thing. I want to make this clear. I had to get Turner and Los Santos Police Department to investigate her. That money is only because of our office and LSPD that money's coming back. The old sheriff and those.
No problem.
The old sheriff told us straight to our face that he did not want to investigate Princess, and he didn't give a fuck about what was happening with their budget, right? So I put that into perspective. They can sit there crying about like, oh, our money, da 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 da. Bro, you didn't even go after the mayor that was stealing all the money. You know what I mean? It's because they don't care. It's as simple as that.
I don't know. I tried being pretty open and reasonable with them, but they're like forcing our hand at this point, and they're gonna.
Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
They're only gonna have themselves to blame at the rate they're going.
Yeah.
So I've just been berated by Cassie Miller for upset for not because her husband cares, but because she is sick and tired of the people she cares about being unfairly treated while working for the BCSO. So I am on. I'm a reasonable person, but I'm going to lose my mind.
I'm down to shooter if you want to go master.
It's not I'll be honest, Edson. Tomorrow you get the entirety of Hydra. I'll call up the manor. After we walk into the BCSO and just say, guys, right, this is what's happening. You know? Like what? But that's what they're acting like we've done.
Well, welcome to my last year,
we
brother.
haven't even fucking said anything. I'm actually gonna.
Yeah.
We call it in our office.
To like meetings with anyone outside of like the mayor's office.
Sorry, Nino. Sorry, Nino. What was? Oh no. Apparently, the reason she's kicking off the most is because Junior's going to make Carl Pred sheriff. As to how she knew that, she said somebody told her yesterday.
Huh.
Wait, say that again. Like, I'm having a double take here.
So apparently, the reason they're being so there's so much animosity is because they think that Junior's going to make Carl Pred sheriff.
How the fuck does she even know that?
Somebody told her that they interviewed or something yesterday.
How do they like? I didn't even know about that until you told me in the fucking thing.
Yeah, well, obviously you're a member of
the
you're a member of the cabinet, right? So it makes a bit more sense that I speak to you. But yeah, I mean, apparently they knew before we did. So
gentlemen, trust me, you are getting Michael is more unhinged than I am because he doesn't need decorum. You know what I mean? He has no he's not tied to you guys are gonna probably see a lot, like the mask isn't even fully off yet. You know what I mean? I guarantee they're looking into you guys, gonna check your phones. This is just a reality. And I believe y'all too, just based on what you're saying, like, or even your demeanor, that you want things to just work, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that even these solutions, there isn't even an attempt to understand, right? It's just they want to live their life as deputies and sheriffs, slapping asses, burping, which that is a thing, and that's it, right? And you want something a little bit more, right? The people want something a little bit more. That's why Michael and Junior were put into office. That's why you guys were given these positions. And you are going to get a lot of pushback, and the minority is going to be loud, and they will do some underhanded things. At the end of the day, fuck them. We call this we coined the term pre-crying. What you are seeing is pre-crying. It's
1 second, mate. The thing is, Nina, right? I know it's not even. I don't need to be here, right? I want to be here. My life was pretty much complete, right? This is just this is something I wanted to have a stab at. And, you know, if they want to investigate me, want to try and impeach me and get me removed from the role, I'll just quit. That's fine, you know?
Yeah.
But, like it doesn't, you know what I mean? This doesn't, I'm here for the sole reason to help, you know? My net worth is 50 times the current Blaine County budget, right? It's not about money. It's not about anything to do with that, right? It was purely me, you know, as a person of Los Santos that has been here for a long time,
trying to give back,
you know, actually thinking, you know what, maybe they have been fucked around a bit, like Junior's running, I'll help campaign with him, and then he offered me this position. Was I hesitant to take it? Yes, because it's not really my normal line of work. Did I say I would take it, and did I, you know, honestly say that I'd give it my best shot? Absolutely. But I just can't believe the negativity, you know, that we've been hit with. It just, to me, it's just bizarre. It's almost like I'm just unsure where they expect to be paid from.
Listen, like I said before, like the BCSO, I don't know what mayor they've had that they've never been happy with the exception of Andy being the only mayor that they're fine with, and then after that, every mayor they fucking hated. I don't know if it's because they weren't getting free handouts, or I don't know. I don't...
It's almost like they're offended if we turn up to the meetings. You know, every announcement is you know, disappointing.
It's toxic. I'm gonna say it. Like, you know, it's yeah. The thing is, right? And I'm being cautious here because I don't want to pollute you with my years worth of trauma, right? Because it's important ultimately, and this includes Junior and Michael, to, like you said, take it a stab, like, you know, fresh, take everything in fresh as you have been, and make the best decisions that are for the county and in turn San Andreas. And you will lose people. I guarantee you there's going to be individuals that will even say, and I'm only saying this because it was said to me that that people are going to threaten to leave. Who cares?
Yeah, they already have. Yeah, I'll be honest. The response to the wage going down to $250 yesterday was, I'll just join LSPD. I said, okay, then that's the next person on the payroll.
Perfect.
Like,
yeah,
perfect. Congratulations. You've made it easy for me. And all these people now that are being like they are being towards us and the changes we're making, you are making it extremely easy to the people that we know we're going to let go of. Or we're going to work with the sheriff to, you know, to remove. Like, it's simple as that. I don't think people understand. Like, it's almost like they've had zero consequences. They've been able to act exactly how they want. You know, that is children for 12 months.
That's exactly how it's been.
And there's no reason. I understand now why they didn't complain and they didn't investigate and they didn't care about what Princess was doing, because she left them alone.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you the 3 things that I've been fighting for from the very beginning, and what created such a flood of just toxic bullshit come my way, right? And the narrative that I just hate Blaine County or BCSO, just the first was FOIAs, right? People get arrested, get warrants. Lawyers should be able to defend. It's not over. It's not about just the arrest. The second was that where somebody is arrested, and this is in the Constitution, right? It's where they should be processed. Why? Because I, as both an attorney and witness, people were getting split and then getting mischarged. And now all of a sudden, like, you know, one crew is one where, half is somewhere else. They don't get one lawyer to represent them. Someone pleads guilty up north. Now they're fucked down in the south. You don't get court cases, right? And the fourth is that if a county decides, like, you know what, just as an example, we're not going to go to any flicas today. We're only going to go to a couple things, and we're instead going to investigate something. Because let's say, I don't know, the public wants something. The PD should react to it, right? Is that if one county is like, yo, we're going to look into this situation or do this, or the public wants us to focus on this, the mayors and the department should be able to do that, right? But for some reason, this gets twisted into, why can't I just sign in and do what I want, right?
Do you know what's hilarious as well? This thing we've passed about taking the the 25, well, trying to pass about the 25% going into the Blaine County account rather than the BCSO account. In what world, in what country have you ever lived in that the police force has more money than the county that pays the police force? But what people don't understand is, right, if we're getting this continuous income from their fines, it means that we can allocate a higher base pay for the police force, which they will actually see. What money, they've got their higher ups saying, oh yeah, we got 10 million in the Blaine County account. What the fuck do you see of that 10 million apart from to say you've got it? You know, you if we can implement a standard, a new, minimum wage of, $1,000, it would never hit $250 again. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, And that would be allocated to everybody that's worked. We would never be in a position where people don't have any money and they're having to beg their higher-ups for $5,000 to get a repair. Which admittedly they're not obviously getting because there's people with no money.
2 weeks into office, myself and Marshall Soze did the 25%. Because it used to work the way it's looking to get reverted. The reason me and Soze had the discussion, we're like, let's get them, the PD, their own thing, is so that from that budget, they would then pay for lawsuits. They would pay for their things, and they would have to be accountable, right? But the intention there was the assumption that we'd have adults on the other side, and there would still be dialogue, right? Mm-hmm. What we didn't believe, I didn't think for a second when, like, this was literally my idea, is I didn't imagine in a million years that the PD operated with a childish mindset, right? And so that's why I'm for bringing it back, so you can have that conversation.
It's like a BCSO gang fund.
It is. I was telling you.
That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like, oh, we got our money. Like, just in case shit goes bad, you know what I mean? We can still afford to hit the 6 out right out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't worry, we'll be fine. You know, the county's fallen, but fuck it, man. We've still got enough to go and, do our job for a bit.
That's exactly what I was telling him when you were over there with Cassie. Yeah. It's,
stop yapping until he's boss.
Right, Nino.
You need to stop yapping.
I feel like
I need to do these interviews.
Oh yeah, we're in the front. Where are you?
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it at the military base.
Oh shit! You want me to come through?
If you put on a disguise,
I'll call you back.
You know what they're gonna be like.
Who cares? You're the fucking boss.
Oh yeah, fuck it. I'll be fine.
All right, we'll be up there. All right,
we'll tear the department apart anyway. It'd be good fun.
All right,
see you in a sec.
All right, see you soon.
I feel like we could talk forever.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
interviews.
We'll have to kind of shoot the shit some other time because he's
I'm actually joining you guys up north.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We can keep going then when we get up there.
Hey, just so you're aware, you have access to all my resources, legally and otherwise. Just let me know. So,
Yeah, too easy.